Susan Simon, we are coming on the air with multiple breaking stories right now. First, just into the newsroom, the Mount Horb School District is on full lockdown at this hour after a report of an active shooter at the middle school. In the district's latest update, they say that threat has been neutralized outside of the building.
Now, according to the district's Facebook page, the lockdown started at 11:16 this morning, and the district is asking that no one come onto the school campus at this time, await further instructions. Many of the students have already been evacuated to the public library. News 3 Now has a crew that is just arriving on the scene. Our Maddie Himes just got there, and we hope to check in with her with more information coming up in just a few minutes in this newscast.
More breaking news. Protests continue on the UW-Madison campus at this hour after law enforcement and students clashed earlier today outside of the library mall.
Now, this all started escalating just before 7 o'clock this morning. We had a crew live on the scene of the encampments throughout the morning, and for the most part, things were peaceful. At about 6:50, police officers with a speaker went to the encampment and played the same message on repeat. That message telling students that this was their final warning and they had to pack up and remove their tents within 15 minutes.
The State Patrol, Dane County Sheriff's Office, and UW Police all on the scene at that time. We have been live at the scene with team coverage since this conflict started this morning.
So let's begin first with our Kyle Pozorski. He is live on the scene on campus. Kyle, where are you right now and what are you seeing?
Right now, I'm near on State Street, near the library mall. As you can see behind me, the encampment is still out there. We were expecting to happen within the past half hour, and still right now, we were expecting to have some kind of rally and march, which is going to be kind of walking us up here through Bascom Hill. So far, we have seen nothing of that sort happening, but as you can see behind me, students on the campus overall continue to go to class just as normal. We'll swing back here to the actual library mall encampment and what's going on here. As we were reporting all morning, it was quite a chaotic scene. We have learned that about 12 people have been arrested by UW police this morning, and the scene video you're seeing right now, again, very chaotic and something that, you know, we haven't seen for such a time here on the UW campus. It was quite remarkable as we were out here. People were getting hit. There was some blood coming from other people as they were out here. Stuff like that is something that you don't expect to see on a college campus, which is a home for learning for many people. Again, as we're looking back, the scene right now is very calm and clear at this time. Some more tents have been put up. I believe Jalen Banks is going to be reporting on that. For now, reporting on the UW campus, I'm Kyle Pozorski, News 3 Now.
Kyle, thank you. Let's turn back to Library Mall, where police took the tents and some of the protesters' belongings, removing them and putting them on the back of a truck that drove away.
Our Jalen Banks is live on Bascom Hill. And Jalen, we understand that students are re-erecting some of those tents, putting them back up. What's going on?
Yes, as you guys just mentioned, and Kyle, not too long ago, this morning when law enforcement came through, they essentially took the encampment down, leaving them down to essentially 2 tents. And just behind me, as you can see, the encampment is essentially back up and running. I would say that there's just under 24 camps here. They've even gone as far as having a first aid tent set up for those that have been injured. The food and water is set back up for those who are in the encampment and around here protesting to be able to take some as they need. As far as the environment and how it feels currently this morning, as you'd imagine, emotions were high. It was still pretty tense. Right now, things are relatively jovial. People out here talking and smiling and things of that nature, almost as if you wouldn't have even realized that there was a confrontation with law enforcement. As far as law enforcement goes, there's actually a small law enforcement presence walking through currently. It looks as if it's 2 Dane County sheriffs walking through. They are actually, let's see, I see another crew of law enforcement not too far away as well. The law enforcement presence currently is relatively minimal, but I see currently 5 or so law enforcement individuals here at at Library Mall, not too far from the encampment itself. But for now, reporting at the encampment here at Library Mall, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
Yeah, much quieter now out there, but definitely the tents coming back up.
Jalen, have any of the UW-Madison police officers been talking to the students about setting their tents back up, or have you asked anyone there why they're doing that again?
Earlier this morning, we had spoken to one of the representatives of the encampment. At that moment, they said that they had no communication back and forth with law enforcement at that time, and I personally have not seen law enforcement speaking to any of the students or anybody at the encampment itself.
Okay.
All right, Jalen Banks live for us. Jalen, thank you.